Okay. What's your name and where are you from?
My name is Jade and I'm from the Philippines.
Okay, Jade. Nice to meet you. I'm Chase. So, Jade, I am a American psychologist, and usually when people come to see me, it's almost always for three reasons. One of three reasons, or all of them. One is like low mood, like life isn't pleasurable anymore, or kind of feeling a little hopeless, like depressive thoughts. The second one's like anxiety or stress or worry. And the last one's loneliness. And my question to you is, have you ever had to deal with any of those three or all of them or none? You've never really had to deal with
Yeah,
any.
like two of them.
What, all of them or two of them, you say?
Yeah, all of them.
All of them, all of them. Would you be willing to share any bit about which ones you've kind of had to work through?
First of all, like I'm gonna start off with anxiety and
Okay.
loneliness. So my I have two kids and their dad passed away last 2021. So yes, I have a lot of anxiety from there. And I felt lonely and because life well, thank God I'm working for an American company, so they pay well,
Yeah.
especially when you know the dollar and the euro. You converted them into our currency. It's gonna be like really big. It's hard. Life is hard, but I'm my peers. They're all it all dried. So right now I'm coping with it by listening to a lot of music.
What type of music do you listen to?
Oh, do you know James Arthur?
No, I don't, unfortunately. Should I?
So yeah, I listen to
What type of
James
music
Arthur.
is it? Is it like instrumental or pop or classic?
It's he gives off like classic vibes
Okay.
and instrumental as well.
What does it do for you, the music?
It just cures my anxiety, you know.
How does it cure your anxiety?
It makes my mind, you know, myself, my soul wander off this, you know, cruel realities.
It takes your mind to a different place almost. It helps you forget about the stresses and anxieties that you have. Yeah. Yeah. That's a tough situation. You lose your partner or husband. I'm sorry to hear that. You have two kids, but like you said, hey, I got a good job, I work hard, I can provide.
Hmm.
So I kind of heard you kind of balance that out. It's like, hey, I'm doing all right.
Yes,
You have your music, and the music puts a smile on your face, takes your mind somewhere else, I guess, something like
and
that.
you know, I'm just a happy person, even though a lot of things are going on around me, like sadness. You know, like I sometimes I felt lonely, stressed, sometimes from work or like people around me. I just have this. I am a happy person. A lot of people are saying that, even though I'm struggling sometimes, you're not gonna see me cry.
You say you're a happy person.
I'm
Do,
always smiling.
do you where do you feel like you learned that? Were you born that way? Were you kind of conditioned to be happy? How did you become a happy person?
It's a natural way, you
Yeah.
know, because I think sometimes even if your world is you know is crashing down on you, even if a lot of people are hating on you, a lot of things are not going you know as you want it, why are you going to be sad and just suffer? At least you can put a smile on your face just to brighten things up. It's like it's the first step.
So
So
so you choose positivity, and you think,
yeah,
hey, I've just always been this way. I was born this way. You don't think you learned that from anybody. You just think it's just natural within you to kind of lean toward the
I
positive.
think life taught me.
Your father?
Life,
Oh,
like
life
life
taught
is
you. Oh,
yeah, because growing up, we're not well off, you know, Philippines. Growing up in the Philippines, not even a middle class family, you know. So the struggle is real. While I didn't even finish college, a lot of problems happened. My mom passed away when I was like around 10, and my dad, he has another family, so we're like the other family.
Mm.
So it was pretty hard at first. Uh, I started at a young age. I started to figure things out my way. I did a lot of mistakes. I've done a lot of mistakes
Sure.
throughout my life. So I think life taught me that it's not gonna get better if you just suffer from, loneliness or any negative things happening around you. I think, being happy and just go with it. It's the first step to get out of that situation.
I like that. So what you're describing is it hasn't been an ideal life or circumstances at all. You've gone through a lot of hardship, but if you go through difficult times, you learn from it and ch- choose choose happiness, choose to try to find the positive in things because that is the first step to getting out of it.
And the second one is I always think about other people.
Ah,
Who probably other people is having a lot of problems than mine. You know,
sure.
I compare my life to them. For example, when my uh the dad of my kids, he passed away, I thought of myself, a lot of people has this situation where way more worse, like someone passed away, they have nothing, like as in nothing, like the mother don't have a job, so she's gonna worry about her children's future, like how are they going to survive. But I have a job, I have a family, I have my sisters to support me, my job. I always think about the positive side.
So you always think people could have it worse, and then it almost kind of like you're saying makes you feel a little bit grateful. Hey, this is what I do have. So maybe things aren't
Yeah,
so bad. Yeah.
yeah. And the number one key to a positive life is always be grateful.
Always be grateful.
Mhm.
I like that. Jade, that was very deep and very personal, but I love how you explained it, and I respect your approach toward the positive. I dig it. Thank you for sharing, my friend.